Okay, I'm Christopher Parham, otherwise known as Ice Cube 57 on the Endless Forum, and this is me doing an unboxing of the batteries that I just received for the testing. I'm just kind of doing this so you know how to do a proper unboxing, especially if you ordered a lot of batteries and you need to, if possible, if you do have the time set up to do this, you need to unbox them like this, especially if you ordered a lot of them. This can kind of save your ass. Like, this is virgin tape or whatever, and so I'm just opening it very carefully and then unboxing everything. I have a little medic right here just to check the balance on the cell. So if any one of these packs is out of balance right out the gate, um, then it'll be on tape. So, all right, here's the first one. Don't know what it is. Find out. Alright, so this is a multi-star 3 amp hour high voltage. It's 11.4 volts. I'm going to go ahead and check the balance on that. Alright, so we have 3.86, 3.86, 3.87. That one seems good. The serial number on this one ends in 8472. So set that to the side and go on to the next. Alright, we have a 3 amp hour Nanotech. This is a 25 to 50C. Last four numbers on the serial number are 6787. I'll go ahead and plug in the balance tap, check the balance. And so we're at 3.82, 3.81, 3.82. That looks good. And like I said, the balance isn't a good indicator of a good package, just that, you received the pack in a fashion to where all the cells appear to be balanced, but it still could be some capacity issues or anything. This is B grade 3000 milliamp hour 40C. I thought it felt puppy, but it's the heat shrink. It feels good, feels solid. Let's check the balance. This is a 2S pack, so check the balance on this. 3.87, 3.87. Looks good to me. Alright. Here we go. Graphene. I mean, the box on this, the box alone just makes me think quality. And I'm pretty sure that the box is well oversized for the battery, because I think I only ordered 3000s. So we've seen what the 3000s look so far. So open this guy up. Oh man, this is nice. I like the velvety type bag, and this is really how they should be shipping all of their stuff. That foam, that just screams quality. I would just buy this just for the box itself. I mean, and it has a metal latching thing to where it just kind of snaps closed. I like that. All right, let's open this up. I like the little bag. I'm probably going to use that for something else. So this is a 3 amp hour graphene. This is a 3S pack. Seems kind of big for a 3S. Here's the other 3S. It's definitely a little bit fatter. Just by a little bit, so that will probably mean that there's more material, more material on the electrodes, or more graphene or something. But let's check the balance on it. Alright. 3.85, 3.86, 3.85. Looks very good to me. Set that to the side. And that was, this was the 15C pack, the 15C graphene. So they're doing that much for a 15C pack. Man. Shoot, I better have some candy in the 65C. This is the 65C, and it's pretty much the same style box. And I forgot to say anything. This one is not going to have any warranty sticker on it, so I didn't say anything for that one. This one, the last four numbers are 8530 for the 15C graphene, so we're good on that. And I'm not sure if I said the Nanotech, but the Nanotech was 6787, and that was good. So, and one thing with the warranty codes, whenever you get the pack and you check them like this, make sure you register the warranty codes on their website. So if there's any problem, that it will be a hassle-free warranty. You got a little time to put it in, but just remember, if you can, just go ahead and take the time to do the warranty on that. Same type of bag. This one seems like it might be a little bit bigger in comparison. Let's see, look at that bag, and then look at this bag. Let's see if I can. There's a definite size difference in those bags. So the bags are almost pretty much custom for the job. So here's the graphene pack, 3 amp hour, 3S, 65C discharge. And here's the other pack, which was a 3S. So different shape, different sizes, different connector. One has XT60 and 14 gauge leads, and then the 65C has 10 gauge leads and an XT90 plug. Kind of like it. Alright, let's go ahead and check that. The numbers on this one is 5227, the last 4 digits. And check the balance on it. So 3.85, 3.86, 3.85 appears to be good. Let's see, go ahead and the box is the same way with this one. It's like the custom molding. Shit, oh man, I like that. I just really like that. We have this is going to be a 20C Turnigy here. And this is just for like baseline comparison, Turnigy blue versus the other chemistries or like I said, I have a high voltage, I have a multi-star, I have B grade. I mean, I'll be surprised if the B grade actually turns out good. But the last numbers on this one is 1388. Check the balance. 3.84, 3.84, 3.84. Liking what I see so far. Normally there's bound to be one pack that's just off. So here we have, don't know what this one is, but I'm pretty sure it's probably a Nanotech pack, I think. No, this is a high voltage pack. Cool. This is the Bolt 2200. It's kind of odd how they did the construction of the pack, because normally the positive and negative leads are normally attached to this end right here. It seems like they did an alternating thing, possibly. I don't know what's going on with that. But high voltage, 3S 65C to 130. Let's see, what voltage is it supposed to be? This is going to be a 11.4 volts. So one, it'll be interesting to see how this 10C Turnigy and this boat, sorry, out of frame, this Turnigy and this boat, these would be high end, high voltage, low end, high voltage. So it'll be interesting to see how they stack up against each other. But let's go ahead and check the balance on this one. And this is the last pack in the box. Let's see. Oh, dang it. Try that again. And one thing about this one has, I'm not sure if it'll focus, but the contacts are gold, like they're gold plated. That's a interesting touch. I have to go back and check the other ones to see if they have the same thing, but that's really interesting. Here we have 3.81, 3.80, 3.81. So this one is pretty good. So those are all the batteries. Like I said, I ordered. You know, I guess, I mean, I don't know if people don't trust me or people just cheap or think I'm just taking the money and running, but this is what I said I was going to order. And it's here ready for testing. This came from the Arkansas warehouse. So, yeah, it's pretty good. It was like, again, like I said, I don't even want to throw, that's quality there, man. And just by the foam, this is how the battery should be shipped. I would pay an extra this can't be no more than $2 or $3 just to do this, just to make sure you get batteries that aren't beat up and everything. So I like how they did that. The bagging was a nice touch. I mean, that's a weed bag now as far as I'm concerned. Just kidding. Or am I? Go ahead and get all the packs in frame. So so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs to be tested. And I tried to keep all the capacities the same. Some of the cell counts are different, but I tried to keep the capacity the same. The only one that's different is this one. And theoretically, all of these should scale up. So whatever I hit these at, I can test these up to 70 amps of discharge. So you'll just have to scale. And normally, like we said, if we derate these to a quarter of their I guess I would take the low number and derate that by a quarter. That's what they should be able to sustain, but we'll see how the voltage sags on at higher C ratings. So this will be interesting. Like I said, I'm gonna probably just do this first because I've been always wondering about the B grades, and if it even looks the least bit good. I mean, they say that it has a higher IR and everything, but it feels pretty solid, pretty good. I was expecting it for it to be like spongy or something, but we'll see. We'll see what we end up with. But that's everything. Like I said, I hope this puts a little bit of faith into what I'm doing here. I'm still upside, even though people donated and I put some of my money with it. We're still upside down on this. So if you haven't donated any money, you know, donate some money to lipoconnectionsolutions@gmail.com and help further support this and help me buy some more batteries for testing. And I'm open to, you know, 18650s. You know, if you have a parallel group you want to send me to do some torture testing and everything, because it's one thing to get an 18650 and test it test a single cell, but they react differently when they're in parallel. So if anybody can spot weld some cells together and let me, abuse and test them just to see how they sag to where we can come up with a better calculation on how those packs react, that'll be great. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up before this goes on too long. Thanks for watching.